So illustration number 7 today. Three partners are there, X, Y and Z. Their profit sharing ratio is 3 to 1. Following was the balance sheet at the date of dissolution. At the date of dissolution, balance sheet is given to you. First of all, you have to note down all the assets and liabilities in their respective places. First is given beta bank balance. Bank balance we have to note it here in bank account. It is the balance brought down, the opening balance of bank account. Balance brought down 1000 we were having bank. Then bache, debtors are given to you. All assets will be transferred here. Debtors 15,000. Their provision will be written on opposite side. Provision for doubtful debt rupees 1000. Then stock is given to you. Stock 80,000. Investment 20,000. Then plant 75,000. Then goodwill 35,000. Beta, in this chapter, the goodwill is an asset and it will be sold. If it is sold, then it's okay. If it is not sold, it's okay then also. Okay, bache. Then in this chapter, you have to see only the old ratio. No calculation of new ratio, gaining ratio and sacrificing ratio. Only old ratio is required. No treatment of goodwill, no calculation of ratio, any ratio. These are the assets. All assets we have recorded on debit side, and if any provision is there, it will be on credit side and the bank balance here. Then have a look on liabilities. Outside liabilities will be written here. By creditors 18,500. By Mrs. X loan. Mrs. X is an outsider for the firm. So her loan will be recorded in realization. But X loan, it is a partner's loan. We have to make payment to the partner first. By X loan. It will be recorded in bank account only. Partner's loan will not be recorded in realization in PCA. It will be recorded in bank account only. Then you have been given some reserves and capital. By workmen compensation reserve, it is given 30,000, and when you will divide it in 3 to 1, it will be 15,000, 10,000 and 5,000. Now have a look on investment fluctuation reserve. Beta, mark a star on it that when investments are given to you in the question, then the investment fluctuation reserve will be written here, and it will not be divided at all. No further treatment will be done. If investments are given to you in the question, then investment fluctuation reserve will be recorded in the credit side of realization account. This was the only difference in this question. Rest all the reserves will be distributed here. It is only for investment. Good morning, ma'am. Only for the investment. Investment fluctuation reserve will be recorded here. Now, बच्चे by balance brought down, their capitals you have to write. Please switch on your videos, everyone. 60,000 X, 56,000 Y, and 40,000 Z. Capitals we have recorded in PCA and workman compensation reserve we have recorded in PCA. Only adjustment related to investment fluctuation reserve will be recorded in realization if investment is given in the question. If investment is not given in the question, the investment fluctuation reserve will be distributed as always. So this was the transferring of assets and liabilities in their respective accounts. Now you have to go through only 4 adjustments. X took over investment at 25% more than the book value. If these assets are being sold, whatever happens to them, it will be recorded here. If it is taken by any partner, it will also be recorded here. So now you have been told that X have took over the investments. You will write by X capital account. Investment at 25% more than the book value. 25% of 20,000 will be 5,000. So at rupees 25,000, X took over this investment. This investment will be taken over by X and no further treatment for investment fluctuation reserve. Next बच्चे second adjustment. Y took over debtors amounting to rupees to 5,000 at 4,000. So Y took over debtors by Y's capital account. He took over debtors of 5,000 at 4,000. So debtors of 5,000 have gone in 4,000. So 4,000 will be recorded here and 5,000 will be reduced from here. It is remaining 10,000. Remaining debtors realize 75% of their book value. So this is now by bank account. Remaining debtors were 10,000 बच्चे, 75% realized. That means 7,500 realized. You have realized 7,500. 15,000 minus 5,000 taken by Y at 4,000. 10,000 remaining debtors were taken, were paid off 75%. Third adjustment, stock is sold for 59,000. So by bank, stock is sold for 59,000 and plant is sold for 40,000. Okay, bache. These assets have been treated now. Debtors, some debtors taken over by Y and some have been sold. Means amount received. Stock sold. Investment taken by X. Plant sold. No treatment of goodwill. If nothing is stated about the goodwill, it will be left over. You will not forcefully realize it. If goodwill is realized, it is given in the question, then you will write. If it is not realized, leave it here. Now come to the fourth adjustment. Expenses of realization amounted to rupees 1,000. Expenses will be paid off from here. Bank account expenses 1,000. And it was also found that there is a liability of rupees 8,000 for damages which also had to be paid. An unrecorded liability of 8,000 also has to be paid. This was the all about question. But now I told you two things, bache, that whenever some asset is not sold, you have to leave it over. But whenever you have not paid any liability, you have to pay that. First of all, outside liabilities will be paid off. Then we will go forward towards the partner's capital account. First of all, creditors we have to pay. They intentionally will not write few liabilities that you have paid, but you have to mention them at their book value. Creditors you have paid, then Mrs. X loan. Mrs. X loan will be paid off because she is an outsider. 5,000. No further treatment of provision for doubtful debts and no further treatment for investment fluctuation reserve. Rest everything we have done. What we have done, bache, we have noted down all the assets. Then we have sold into the market. Some assets sold into the market and some we have given to the partners. If partner have taken, partners capital will be written. If we have sold, it will be written by bank. Then liabilities we have written here. If it is written in the question that it is paid, it's good. If it is not written, then even then we have to make the payment of the liabilities first. These were given in the question, expenses on realization and unrecorded liability we have paid. So it will be written once only. And these creditors and Mrs. X we have to pay. That's why we have written here. No further treatment of provision for doubtful debt in any of the question and no further treatment of investment fluctuation reserve. Now we have to calculate the profit or loss. We will see whether there is profit or is loss. The total of this side is 25700. We will write it outside. 18, 19. 32,500. All the total of payments through bank. Then we have done the total. The total of this side is less than this. Less than this side. So here is a balancing figure of 90,000 and this is our loss by loss. This 90,000 is the loss and it will be divided among all partners in old ratio. Loss will be transferred here. Realization account. Loss will be transferred here, बच्चे 45,000, 30,000 and 15,000. Okay, बच्चे. Loss will be transferred here and profit will be transferred here. Now we have to see whether there is any partners capital account. No. There we have used. They have taken assets X and Y. X have taken assets for 25,000 and Y have taken asset for 4,000. Now do the total of this side. 75,000, 66,000, 45,000. And when we will deduct this, the balance we have to pay. No balance CD will be there in this chapter. We have to make the payment. 75 minus these two, it will be 5,000. Then 66 minus these two, 32,000. Then 45 minus 15, 30,000. Total. Now we finally have to make the bank account. Whatever we have received from realization, we will write it here. 1,65,000 to realization account. Bracket you can write assets sold. Only one time you have received the payment. Then you have make the payment. First you have make the payment to outsiders realization by realization account. Then you have made the payment to X, Y and Z. You will write X capital account by Y's capital account by Z's capital account. 5,000 X, 32,000 Y and 30,000 Z. So total should be equal on both the sides. 1,75,000. Any doubt, बच्चे?